other people who are viewing and maybe just saying outlandish shit, whatever you want to call it. But still, like, nah, you can say whatever you want. Basically, this is a gaming fucking podcast, not fucking
somebody
Judge
violated
Judy and this bitch. What?
Somebody violated. Somebody said I look like Modern War Negroes high school pictures.
I seen that earlier.
Yo, you do. Yo, and you know who else you look like? You ever seen the movie Baby Boy? You remember his right hand man's?
You said you look like Omar Getting.
Yo, you're supposed to be my nigga.
See what I'm saying? Like, I don't. This Prodigy Gaming character, bro. What are you doing right now?
Wait, no, he was cool. Wait, what happened?
He is cool, but like, you can't say shit like that, yo.
What he said?
He trolling, man. I ain't gonna send him because he trolling, yo. But he's saying he think it's funny. We not gonna talk about it though.
Man,
but what up, everybody? We back for GMG.
Come on, yo!
Whoa! Yeah, episode 70.
Send him to the Bruce Jenner block party, bro.
I'm not gonna send him to the block party, but like he going. I wish you could do timeouts, man. It's just that, like, you can't do that, man.
Whoa.
No, you said no homo said in game. Nah, man. This is episode 70 though, so I felt like we was on like 65 or 63 for like 4 weeks in a row. But anyway, Prop C is out this week. He'll be back soon. Everything should be straight there, but we do have two of our homies in the building today. First time guest, the homie Gianni is in here. Say what's up, bro.
Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy Gianni. What up? Let's get it.
All right. Terry coming through this week. 6th man of the year and shit.
I like the design in his bedroom.
What's good, everybody?
All right, we got Abel in the building, of course.
So guys, let's talk games. Let's do it.
And then we got Ricky, Mr. Electronics.
What's going on, everybody? I bought another electronic today.
It looked like he's in the studio. Just
yeah, dude.
I know, I fucked up, but I did it for the show.
What did you buy?
I bought an iPad Mini.
Yeah.
What?
I bought an iPad Mini.
For what?
For no reason though.
No, my reason was so that I can pull up our GMG notes.
I can't have you flexing on me like that, though, to be honest with you.
What do you mean?
Like,
it looks mad professional, right? Like,
It do.
like yo.
It does.
Like yo.
No,
it
but
does.
I'm gonna keep it real though. I'm gonna keep it real funky. Yeah, I know me with the torrent joints, right? Well, I got a boy who how you say it, pirates Best Buy, right?
I mean, he's stealing. He's stealing and selling it for the load. That's call it what it is.
Yeah, I got it. I got the iPad Mini brand new out the box, plastic and all for $150.
They send you in the public bathroom.
Fucked up. Alright, I'll take that.
Ricky, after the podcast, son, yo, hit me up, man. Hit me up.
You ain't lying.
I got
He gonna
you.
get fired. He gonna
I
get
got
fired.
iWatches coming soon. Woo. I got chill with that, yo.
So before we get to the actual topics, Abel, I know you did the like it was like maybe 15-20 minute video on H Hour, H Hour.
Yeah.
You want to just say a couple words about that over here? Make sure
Wait,
y'all.
H Hour or was it regular SOCOM?
Nah. It's I've been doing extensive coverage on H Hour and stuff, right? So the thing with H Hour is early access titles like typically get frowned upon, and this comes to no exception with H Hour. Like the game wasn't fully developed. It just had to stay in the oven like a lot longer than what it did, and it just came out too early, and it was just shitty. And the price at $24, I can't stand behind that, and it's just tough to see because as everybody knows, I'm a SOCOM head, and I was very happy with H Hour, not like before I knew what it turned into. And it's not a project that I say is for the people. I just say, yo, seriously, drop that shit, move on. We got other shit down the road coming out, and we'll make sure of that. Trust me. So don't worry about the future of SOCOM. Just know that it's gonna be better in the future. So yeah, move on from that, guys. Move on.
Damn, I
Dead.
expected to just wait a minute and come back later. You said
No,
30.
no, bro. No.
Nah, he
I was
on
getting
it.
ready to
You
buy
gotta
it
see the
too, y'all.
video though.
No,
People
no.
was salty.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it's crazy, bro. It's
You
crazy.
can't be honest.
No. You know what? Let me turn up now because I'm just thought about this. Hold on. I just thought about this shit.
Yeah.
All right, this studio took $250,000 from a whole community that believed in the product called SOCOM and a developer called David Sears. Now, this product
He said all
has
the
been
names, yo.
like this game H-Hour was built off the back of the SOCOM legacy and the developer David Sears. Now, H-Hour is now on Steam. You don't even see SOCOM in the fucking description. Like they totally like it's its own game. Like it came out of nowhere. It wasn't inspired by anything, and it's just H-Hour. Like
I would
bro,
rather it be that evil.
the people got fucking robbed, bruh. Like they got robbed. All the backers and stuff, they're silent people, and I respect them. They're not vocal like how I am, but these guys are like they're hitting me up in private messages all the time. Abel, I'm very disappointed, but I'm glad you're speaking up for the people and then letting everybody know that we're not happy with the product. And it is what it is. The product is shit, and it needs to just done. Don't even talk about it no more. And like I told the people, I'll go down with the ship, and I went down with the ship, but I let my people know that I don't support it.
And that's
So
important
that's it.
for that.
Not for real though.
For that
I'm
money
glad you
start
said their
hitting
names
too,
because I'm gonna tweet them after this shit.
Yeah,
It's-
because H1Z1, $19,
And that game is fucking amazing.
And that
sorry.
game's amazing. Now H-Hour, $24.99. Get the fuck out of here.
And the homie Mark said it's what, 3 maps?
Yeah, it's 2 maps, bruh.
2 maps.
And broken is like, don't even get me started.
And people want to say, oh, that's the nature of having early access. No. That is one of the possible risks of being involved with early access. The game should be in some form of completion by the time people get it. I haven't played H-Hour. I don't really know. All I know is when I see people get that upset at somebody delivering an honest opinion to try to save people money, I have a problem with that. So on YouTube, it's getting to the point where, like, if you want to be a liar, you'll be respected more by the viewers. Now, other YouTubers might not like you, but the viewers are like, oh my God, this guy's this. As soon as you get somebody that's like Abel or Angry Joe or BG or, you know, a bunch of other people, and you say something about a game that they like, oh, these dudes, they get so hurt, man. They leave in whole paragraphs. What we're supposed to be doing is sharing our experiences with y'all so that maybe we might have fucked up, spent money on the game, and we don't want you to go through the same stuff. So we try to warn you. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But we're here to basically warn you and also recommend you the stuff that you might not know about. We can't do that without giving honest opinions. And dudes, man, they be just acting like some low-ass girls, man. Just getting so salty about, like, the dumbest shit. It doesn't make sense. Like, they making response videos. They don't know what they're talking about. Fuck out of here, man.
Bruh, and seriously, the censorship, and it's funny that Chase spoke about censorship. I never seen a studio before actually go out its way to downvote honest critiques, to downvote honest reviews. So if you go on Steam, everything looks sort of positive on the H-Hour side. That's because the community downvoted the real reviews of the people. And everybody on this panel are people of the people. We're here to tell you guys the truth, and we'll never BS you. We'll never do that. That's just not how we roll over here. But seriously, we cannot buy into early access games that are half-assed. Lord willing, Ark comes together, because Ark just dropped, and it had a rocky launch.
What game? I'm sorry.
Ark, the new dinosaur game that everybody's playing now. That it looks crazy. It looks good.
Right, man.
But again, it's a rocky start, but we'll see what happens in the future. But guys, beware, early access, you're flipping a coin. You're flipping. I don't know what to say.
You can bet that. And it's nice to be able to feel like the fans are the reason that the game was able to be completed. But I think at the end of the day, we're gonna end up getting taken advantage of in a lot of cases. Not everybody. Yes. There's people that genuinely can't complete projects without early access. And then the games are done, and you're like, yo, this was great. Then there's going to be other dudes that don't really need your money. They just out to get it. And when they get it, I mean, they'll do the project, but, like, they won't do it the way it looked like the summary when they uploaded the whole campaign. But moving on, hatred. I must just say this. I get everybody's opinions, whether you played it or you've been watching it. I looked at quite a bit of gameplay. Most of the time, I do feel like I should play. That game's fucking trash. I didn't play that. I have no intention of playing it. And once
So
again,
wait, Chase, you said it's trash?
Trash. That
Have
shit
you played
is
the game?
Dude, no.
So then
What?
don't say it's trash,
That
Chase.
shit is fucking garbage, yo.
You can't. No, I'm not saying it's good or not. I'm just saying don't say a game is.
Is it
remember,
good,
you guys
Ricky?
used to, you
Is
got,
it good?
What?
It's trash, ain't it, Ricky?
Can I? Do you want me to go first?
All right, hold on. I'm just saying. Every single person I've known that has played the game has said the shit is
All right.
trash.
I hear your statement, but I'm saying, listen, I know what you're saying. But if you haven't played the game, don't just give out like what I do. That's the problem I do. I always say a game is whack.
Come on, man.
Okay, like I said Fallout 4 was trash the other day. I never played Fallout.
That's different though. Based off hype, based off the opening scene where they got people all hyped up and upset.
No,
get up to the gameplay.
So yeah,
No,
it's buns because certain people they expected so much from it. After watching the trailer, after that day, me, Abel, and UTX had that, that brief little, podcast, three-way podcast that we did, and then we got over all that. I didn't expect much from the game. I came in with this with such low expectations. When I played the game, it's like a regular fun twin shooter. It's just one of those regular ones. Now, when I played the game, everything that was promoted in the trailer, I didn't even notice. Like, people got ass hurt with the whole killing and slicing people's necks. I would keep it real. You don't even notice it like that. Like, it's weird how I'm saying it. It's not that you don't notice that you're killing people. Of course, that's the concept of the game. But it's not designed in a sense where you're like, oh man, I'm killing innocents. You're looking at it like, oh man, I just want to get to that next level. So you just gotta kill whatever mess is in your way, and then that's it. You're on another level. So as a twin, I think it would have been a hit as a mobile game. I'm not gonna lie, it would have definitely been a hit as a mobile game, being that it's a twin overhead shooter. But don't expect much from this kind of game. This ain't a game that's story driven.
It ain't trash though. There's plenty of games that we all seen.
It's trash to a certain degree for those who thought this game was gonna be such a mess, like so crazy. It's not that crazy.
That's how they presented it to people.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the problem.
We seen the gameplay, and I said from the gameplay after that stupid ass opening speech, I said, man, that shit looks like.
All right, it looks right.
It looks like a mini game that should be as a loading screen for another game. Like if we're playing Call of Duty, that's the shit that should come up while the fucking maps are loading. That game is trash.
No, you're right. No, you're right. But what I'm saying is, I guarantee. No, because you're right. It does seem like a mini game. Now, if you were to get hands on with the game, if you tried the game, you'll be like, yo, this ain't even that serious. But you would actually. It's weird. I guess it's what you have to do in the game. I guess it's just surviving all the bullshit and going from each level, each city, and each part of the area and just destroying whatever. And as soon as you destroy everything within a certain time, you pass the level. That's basically what it is. What they did was incorporate this dramatic ass fall into it where they made it seem like, oh, you're killing innocents and the game is black and white and you got to kill cops. I guarantee if it was fucking Plants vs. Zombies doing it where you was walking around killing all these dudes just to get to the next level, people would have been like, this game is beast. But people expected too much from the game. That's why the game is like, yo, this shit is buns. I do agree with you. Game is buns for what it was being promoted as, yeah. But one thing they never promoted as was a story-driven game. So when I played the game, we always like, how is this game going to be put out? There's no story. Because it wasn't even meant to be that way. It was meant to just be a twin shooter that you just go from one level to another city, like another level, just doing stupid little missions and completing shit. But aside from that, the game, I can see you and almost everyone in here in this panel actually playing it and just look and not even looking at it as a violent game like that because it doesn't even seem like it when I played it. But you're right, it got some sort of ass in it. What?
All right, before I let everybody else, I know everybody want to get a chance to speak. You gonna tell me in order to say a game's trash, you gotta play it at all 100% of the time. Because we've seen Ride to Hell Retribution, we've seen
That's a bad game.
What's that game? Rambo. We've seen that. We've seen a lot of games. Now some games it's like, yo, you gotta play this. But there's other games. There's exceptions like, yo, shit is trash. Like, and that Rambo game is trash.
Don't say it. Doodle.
Yeah,
But I definitely hear what you're saying though, Ricky. And I thought that the speech was just there to stir up stuff. The actual gameplay is nothing new, nothing groundbreaking. We've been playing
Yeah, they
games like
just
that.
changed the concept up. They changed it from being fucking you going up against enemies to the enemy going up against the innocent people. And then it's crazy. Why would you use that concept as being just a level jumper, basically? You go, it's almost like Angry Birds. You complete the little mission, you go to the next level. That's why I said it would have been better as a mobile game. Is it worth the money? Hell no, because everyone's stalled on this game, and it's crazy how this game. Matter of fact, going into hatred, like in the article, this game is selling more than Witcher 3. Isn't it on
Well,
Steam?
well, for that day, it sold more than Witcher 3 and GTA 5. For that
Exactly,
day.
because of its trailer and the controversy. Now, I guarantee you would have probably got hands-on with the game if this trailer wasn't being promoted that in that style. We would have probably been like, oh, yo, let's try this game. And as a regular leveling twin shooter, you would have been like, yo, this game is actually not bad. But because of the way it was being promoted and how it's being the level it was being set above the bar to everybody, we all saw it like, yo, nah, man, killing people. There's no kids, there's no animals, none of that. You're just killing people, and it's actually, you see the same characters over and over. That's why you don't even feel for it. You just want to kill whatever's in your way, get the points, go to the next level. That's the only thing that makes you want to keep playing. Is that it's really, that's it. The game ain't worth the 20 though.
Okay.
It's worth the pirate.
Let's Gianni, did you see or play the game? What do you think about Hatred?
I seen it. I never played it. When I first seen it, I never really took it like as other people took it. Like when y'all blew up and other channels blew up about it, I'm like, what the fuck are y'all getting all hype about for? You understand me? If you can play Call of Duty and stuff like that, it really should not be a problem. It's the same thing. It's a little bit different, but it's the same thing. I'm like, the funny thing, truth, like I'm watching this video. I'm not gonna say the YouTuber's name. He's talking about this game, saying that a game like this should never be released, but he's playing Battlefield in the background.
Right.
But my thing is this: like me personally, that type of gameplay, I'm not a big fan. Like if I see a gameplay and it's like that, I immediately just I can't play it. But I want to play this game because it got so much hype. I was like, you know what? Let me just rather play it now. So hopefully one day I might play it. Do a little video about it when I get my channel up and going. Who knows?
Okay. Terry, what do you think? Hatred.
After I saw the first trailer and stuff, I stopped paying attention to it. I don't care. I'm never gonna play it. I don't give a fuck about it. Like it was just
Damn.
the way they presented it was a terrible premise. From what I'm hearing, it's a bad game. From what I hear, like who gives a fuck about it? It's selling well because they marketed it the perfect way. Got everybody pissed. There's a core of people who got pissed, and then the people on the outside heard about the people getting pissed, and they bought it. They didn't look more into it. So that's why the game is selling like it is. Like I don't give a fuck about it. Some people gonna buy it, but like I said, I don't give a fuck about it. I'm never gonna play it.
Chase, I just want to touch upon what Terry was saying, but my thing is this: like, me personally, like they're saying that they bought. I feel like they just put that game out, and the people who synced it, they got a reaction, and when they had that little reaction spread to a lot of people. So I don't feel like the makers of Hatred just put the game out to like, hey, I feel like they put the game out and they knew that some people were going to get mad, but I didn't think that they knew that people were going to get mad to the point where that everybody had to, oh no, what the hell is this? Oh no, I'm like, nah, I honestly feel like it was a small percentage of people who got upset. That's how I was talking about Hatred before. Wow. When that little hatred towards a game, it was spread towards everybody. So I'm probably just rambling, but what I'm trying to say, right?
No, I got you.
Yeah, I feel you with that.
I definitely got you. Abel, would you want to hop in there?
Yeah, I was actually like, cause I love shooters. Like, I'm not a twin stick shooter fan at all, though, by no means. But me, Ricky, and Prophecy talked about the game, and I was actually like, I'll give it a shot. But I didn't like the premise of it. I admitted that straight away. I didn't like the premise, but I like shooters. But after seeing what happened with it, it wasn't like a day one thing with me. I was very busy. I didn't even know the game dropped. All of a sudden, everybody Hatred's out. I looked at it. I got eyeball and tell. That's not what I want. So, like, and I was just like, I didn't want nothing to do with it. Like, and from what I was saying, even watching what Ricky was talking about and stuff, like, it's just something that's not for everybody. It's going to interest particular people, and it's just not my style. I wouldn't recommend that to my crowd, Team Green, at all. But Yeah, it seems good for some other people. Other people might enjoy it. And again, it got sales off of hype. Like everybody has wanted it to be something else. And like Ricky said, there's no story around it. There's no premise. It's like
It should have been a mobile game.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, I agree with that.
Yeah, real talk, because I'm not a fan of twin stick shooters either. But like, I still tried the game out, and that's why I said, like, you guys know me. I don't like those games, overhead games. I'm not a fan of that. And that's why I don't like, because I love shooters. But this is not even like that type of shooter to me. And this game is just, they used all the wrong materials to make this type of game. Like the wrong concept. I don't know what kind. They made it seem like this game had a story, but I mean, I think this game would have been better if it was first person. I'm not even gonna front because how dramatic the trailer was and how dramatic the game is supposed to be, but you don't see it like that. So I don't. Nah, man, this game ain't fucking worth it. That's why I wasn't saying, Chase, like, oh, the game is not buns. I'm just saying, like, from playing it, I can see why some people would be like, oh, this game is addicting. It's just because of the fact that you're going from different level to level. But aside from that, there's no reason to buy this game. This should look like a mobile game with beast-ass physics. That's it.
The shit
For
is
real, yo.
Well, I think right before we move on, I think like the only problem that people might have had is that they didn't want to hear what like Fox News or any other news station had to hear or say about the games, because that's what it boils down to. It's like, we don't need this shit right now because video games get blamed for enough stuff, and now y'all gonna put this game out. Because on the gameplay side, there's nothing that we haven't done. We can go on GTA, get 5 stars, blowing dudes up with RPGs, people flying in the air, punching old women in the face. You can go crazy on there. Ain't nothing funnier than GTA when you walk up to somebody and just punch them right in the face, and they just fucking out cold.
Right.
You can do all types of stuff on there. But I think like that was it was a Fox News segment waiting to happen with that intro, because they're always looking to try to like nitpick and stuff, because what they'll do is like, oh, we ain't gonna say nothing about Little Big Planet, we're not gonna say nothing about Splatoon, we're not gonna say nothing about all these nice little mobile games. They're gonna skip all those and they're gonna go right for this one bullshit game, or you know what I'm saying? And that's where they're gonna get their stuff, man. At the end of the day,
what about Twitch with their butt ass her shit? Remember what Twitch did? They banned it from being streamed.
That dumbass game hurt themselves. Like, they did it to themselves.
No, but aside from the game though, Twitch, I'm like, yo, you got so many other games that depict horrible scenes, like with shooting and killings, and then you try to ban hatred. I'm like, and I guarantee now that the Twitch or whoever, they see what that type of game it is, they're probably gonna allow people to stream it, because the shit ain't even that serious.
Yeah, Gianni, you was trying to say something.
Nah, I was gonna say, like, the newsmen, they tricky. They'll make a scene out of everything. Like Splatoon.
Give me a second, fellas.
Yeah.
What's his name promotes vandalism because it's paint is going everywhere. They will say shit like that.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say, Chase, did we talk about Fallout 4 yet, or
we're about to hop into this Fallout, like.
All right.
Well, actually, let's
wait till Ricky get back.
Ricky's coming back.
I want Ricky to come back.
Yeah, he got to go first for. I need him to repeat what he said before 7:30. But by the way, shout out to everybody in the building. Sean Walker, Big Fry, what up? Gold Star, Allen, Cadillac. I mean, we got a lot of people. Too many names to say. The podcast is available on SoundCloud for free download after the show. You get the full podcast on SoundCloud. On YouTube, I cut it down to an hour, so the pre-show is removed and any post-show stuff is taken off. That's why I like to seem like the podcast just cuts off. So the links for all that stuff's in the description. Everybody in the building, the links is in the description for their stuff too. Make sure y'all check them out. As always, Ricky hit the deals already. We just got done talking about hatred. The game sucks balls. What can we do next? Right before Fallout. I know y'all want to see Fallout. We're gonna get the Fallout. We might even end the show between Fallout.
That's the Uncharted thing.
Yeah, we can talk about that too. But real quick, Steam. I don't know why this is like news, and I guess it's news because people have been asked for it for a while. But Steam, you can actually get refunds now. And I know a lot of y'all is probably sitting over there like, wow, you couldn't get refunds before? Exactly. So they just instituted a refund policy, and the terms are You can get it for games, DLC, bundles, not movies though. If you've been banned from a game and you buy it on Steam, you will not be refunded. Also, you have to buy the game directly through Steam to get a refund. So all of us on PC, or most PC people I know, we use like 3 or 4 sites to buy keys from. You take those keys and you activate them through Steam. The reason we do that is because we're talking about games being $30, $25 when you buy them from the key sites. If you buy, don't let these people fool you. If you buying shit directly through Steam on launch, you're paying $60 like everybody else.
Right.
Now, a lot of these people try to make it like, oh, the Steam sales. Even with the Steam sales, the key sites still trump them as far as deals go. So if we got Batman coming out at the end of the month on Steam, the shit is going to be $60. So what we'll do is we'll go to a key website, buy the key, and activate it on Steam. That's how you do it. But you can't be refunded for that. So, and then the other thing is, if you buy a bundle, you have to have less than 2 hours of playtime combined on all the games in the bundle for you to get a refund.
What are you talking about?
We're talking about Steam refunds. If you want a Steam refund, you gotta have 2 hours or less playtime on the game. They'll refund you. Once you go over that, you won't be refunded. So if I bought the GTA bundle, there's like 4 or 5 games in the bundle. I gotta have 2 hours of playtime combined between the 5 games. I gotta have less than that to get the goddamn refund.
You gotta have that total or less?
Less, yeah. Yep.
That's reasonable, but I can see how there's gonna be a lot of bullshit.
I like it. There's no questions asked though. If you don't like the game,
no,
they'll refund you. If you buy a game from Best Buy, can they refund you if you take it in once you open it?
Yeah.
No, I just came back from Best Buy, so I can actually speak up on that.
All right.
What Best Buy is, like, if the product is like, I don't really know if this is 100% true, but this happened to me yesterday. For example, for those who don't know, I was saying before that I do delivery, so I ride my bike throughout the city and stuff like that. So I bought this Bluetooth speaker, but it wasn't working. So I was like, what? I took it back, and they says, look, all you gotta do is just give us. I threw out the receipt and everything. It says, give us the card that you used to make the purchase, and we'll just give you a full refund. They ain't asking. They said, what was wrong with it? I says, yo, it wasn't working. Do you have all the original components and stuff? I was like, yeah. They're like, all right, cool. Just go pick up the new one, and you can take that one. No questions.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Their policy is pretty straightforward. As long as you provide them the box, because they don't lose money off of that. Remember, they send it back. They don't pay that much. Because remember, Best Buy is basically a big-ass wholesale electronic place, and these companies who want to sell their shit are paying Best Buy to sell their stuff. So they don't lose that much money, man. They bank their money back. But I love their policy, though. Them and Walmart has like one of the best return policies.
Update, the homie Will Easy said after 2 hours, it's a case-by-case basis for refunds on Steam. Just so everybody knows. Go ahead.
Well, what I wanted to say was that it has to be within 14 days with the Best Buy. That's okay.
That's reasonable. Yeah, we'll see how Steam refunds go. It sounds better than it.
Wait. You said 14 days, Gianni?
Yeah, 14 days.
You about to take the iPad back?
No, I didn't get it from Best Buy. They're going to read the serial and say, oh, you the bastard that stole this. No, I'm good. Nah,
right.
I was saying, it made me just think of a YouTuber who does giveaways. Let me not go there, though. Anyways, thank you for telling me that, though, Gianni. My thing also, I think this is, in a way, with this policy, this refund policy, this is amazing, like you said, no questions asked. But I can see how there has to be a catch. Like, what if you get a game and the game is broken, or the launch is horrible and everybody wants a refund, or people is going to try to mod or hack or do something to screw this policy up, and people are going to do, oh, I didn't purchase this game, I want my refund back, or they're going to try to do some shit where they buy games for other people or do a whole bunch of things and try to get their money back. I just hope, it doesn't get out of hand with that, because this is something that Steam users, as well as myself and everybody here, we needed that. I purchased, remember Mortal Kombat 10?
Bruh.
Worst launch, bro, on Steam that I've experienced thus far. And it's a full game. Mind you, H1Z1 was great at its launch. I mean, this game, Mortal Kombat X, Chase, how long it took you to play, bro? It took me like 13 hours after its release.
If you count midnight, I couldn't play at midnight. I think I had to. It started working, I want to say like 8:30 p.m. on launch day. So that's 8.5 hours plus the 12 hours from midnight. So you're talking about almost a full 24 hours before we can play. So
yeah, so that you see, something like that, I would have definitely just said I'm returning this fucking game.
Yeah,
But
I wish they had the refund implemented for H-Hour,
but how
honestly.
long would it take for you to get your refund?
right.
No, actually, you have to wait. I think 2 weeks. It's either I think it's 14 days, and then they refund your money back in your
Fuck,
Steam
yo.
wallet.
2 weeks. You might as well sit down and just play the shit.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Shit.
I gotta wait 2 weeks.
What? Crazy. All right. So people been waiting. Fallout 4, Ricky. I need you to repeat what you said at 7:26 about Fallout 4, just so people. And listen, everybody has their own opinion, so let's let Ricky give his. Go ahead and say what you said, bruh. Go ahead,
All right.
bruh.
I never
Go
said
ahead, man.
Fallout 4 is doo-doo. I never played Fallout 4. I'm not gonna sit here and say Fallout is trash. The trailer was beyond the shittiest trailer I've ever. Ghost trailer was better than this Fallout 4 trailer. This trailer, I've tried watching it on my PC, my phone. I tried every device I had possible just to see this game. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the shit was whack. You had a jittery ass dog. I'm going in. You had a jittery ass dog. I thought it was a robotic dog. I thought it was a mechanical dog. I thought that this nigga was walking like this, and then it kept switching from old school to new school. That's not the problem. The game looked like shit to me. I was like, what is this, a fucking indie game? It looked like shit. I didn't like it, excuse my language. It looked like crap. Then it switched over to you see the people running. I thought it was a Sims trailer. Then I come back and I'm like, where are their faces? Where's their expressions? And the game looked so horribly presented as a trailer. I'm like, this is the Fallout game? Everyone's like, I want? Nah, man, that game looked doo-doo, yo. The game looked doo-doo. I don't care who in the comment section disagrees. This game looks like shit. I'm upset at Bethesda. I hope this game doesn't. This shit look like it's made for PS3, Wii U, and fucking Xbox 360. It doesn't. I don't know what power of the consoles they're using. This shit better not say it needs 8 gigs of RAM on my PC, because I'm not buying it if that's the case. I don't even think I'm gonna buy it. I might as well Pirate Bay it. I'm telling you right now, because this game looked like mad Duke buns, yo. Like. I'm just lost for words. I don't know how the other Fallout games were, and this is not gonna help me want to play the other ones. Like, I'm not gonna play the other ones because of this. So, fuck y'all feelings, though.
Respect for that, though. Real shit. There ain't enough people that'll say that. They go with popular opinion. I don't feel the same way as Ricky does, but I like to see that shit, though, to be honest with you. You ain't gotta say what everybody wants you to say, though.
Yeah.
Abel, what did you think about the trailer?
I watched the trailer. Not a Fallout player at all. I actually missed Fallout, and all my boys like God want me for it. Everybody's like, "Hey, you should have played it. You would have liked it. I think it's your type of game." But I'm not into single player stuff. But Fallout 4's trailer was simple, clean. The graphics weren't wowing or mind blowing by any reason, but the premise of what I've seen actually attracted me. By all means, I'm a person that's old school. I'm not about graphics. So Ricky's plight is not mine. So in my sense, I'm interested in what the gameplay is. The gameplay is always number one with me, and I think it's really cool. Now, Ricky definitely has a valid point. Does it look current generation in particular, like what it could look like? No, not that I've seen. But that doesn't scare me. I'm honestly up for an adventure. I want this game to be fun, and it looks fun. So I'm gonna get it day one. Like, I'm just gonna try it. This is gonna be my first Fallout, but I'm definitely gonna go there.
All right, Terry, what you think? Fallout 4.
Terry's excited. So
Hell yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, tell Ricky about himself real fast. Go ahead, go in, man. Let him know, man.
I don't know. I respect your opinion, but fuck your opinion.
Yeah.
Nah, but
man.
like, coming from Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, these games are, you take Skyrim and put in guns, and like it has like a 1950s culture. Like these are huge games. I don't know, the graphics in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas graphics are fucking terrible, but the games are great. Like, it's just a giant world that you can just go around and fuck around and kill shit. Like, I'm excited. I can't fucking wait. The trailer dropped, and then I was on my Twitter just looking at everybody reacting to it. Somebody put with Fallout and Gears, like what could anything else come out that'd excite me? And I was thinking about like, no, like this, like I'm so fucking. Oh, I can't fucking wait. Like,
wait, but I can't blame Terry for that because you know what? He's experienced playing these games.
Right.
But he didn't let the graphics deter him, though. It sounds like you kind of saying it was like, nah.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like Terry probably looked at this trailer like, yo, man, this is a continuation, a sequel. I'm looking at this as a newcomer like we just played The Sims. I just played Sims 4. What is this? Like I thought, because you seen everybody running, and I'm like. And I'm not looking at just graphics. I'm looking at the expression of how everything is going. If you see people running, like I'm trying to go really in depth. Like I said, I had to watch this on multiple devices. I was like, wait, they're running from what? I've seen what they're running from, but I'm like, it doesn't seem like it seemed like cartoonish to me. It didn't seem like an actual one of those in-depth type of what do you call it? Simulation games. Because I've heard that Fallout and Skyrim, they're not too far apart. Although Skyrim is based like on the medieval ages or some Dragon Age type of joint. But I actually enjoy putting in hours in Skyrim. Who knows? Maybe I may enjoy Fallout. But because I've never played Fallout and all that hype behind Fallout, and people said it. I've read comments, I've read tweets. People said the Fallout franchise isn't based on graphics. It was based on something else. But I didn't see that something else in the trailer. That's my problem. I saw it as like I saw like a Sims game. It looked like people were running, learning, and I was just like, "What is this, man?"
Rick, I have a question for you.
This guy, man. This guy here, man. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. I definitely respect what you're saying, but I want to say, what would make you gamble with hatred versus Fallout?
Yeah, bro.
Hold on, man. We need questions like this.
Go ahead, bro.
No. Hold on. We need questions like this being asked. Oh, look at Chase Flex. Let me see a tricep.
I wasn't trying to do all that.
Beast mode? All right. Nah. What would make me gamble with this was because Hatred's trailer caused so much controversy that I was like, I never seen something be presented like this. I should try the game. What I did, I R that shit. That's how I got the game. Now with Fallout, I never said I'm not buying. I said I'm king-win. I'm king-win this game. I'm a king-win the game. I said that on Twitter. I said it's definitely gonna be like $20, $14.
Oh, so you are gonna play it?
Yeah. I said it's gonna be no. But that's the thing I said. I said I'm not buying it because of the trailer. Then I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just king-win the game anyway because it's gonna be like $14, $15. My issue is. And the thing is, don't get me wrong, I like that little old schoolish futuristic mix because look at BioShock Infinite.
Right.
Like I love that type of style. Remember it had like the old school music play but with these mechanics that was just like more in the future. I love that. And I like Bethesda's because Dishonored was just amazing to me. Right. Now, like I said, with Fallout, I never played the franchise. Just like with Mass Effect, it's hard for me to play Part 3 because I've never played Part 1 and Part 2. Now I can see why Terry's excited because he's a fan of the Fallout franchise, and he already, I mean, like he said, he played both of them. I've never played them, so watching this trailer, I'm just like moving past it, like, why this game looks like this? And to Terry's eyes, he's probably like, yo, this game looks amazing, not because of its graphics, but because he sees where the game is standing at the trailer, like, oh man, this game, something happened here. Because as far as I know from the trailer, all I can see is that something happened. They go on flashback, and then you see the door coming in. So I guess the world ended or something. You see, I can't because I never played the other Fallouts. I never understood it, but it just didn't spark my interest. And like I said, the expressions, the movement, everything. I was just like, if there's something going on in the world, why are people reacting to it like this? Is this how the game gonna be? Is it gonna be one of those I go up to different characters and they're just gonna be yapping their mouths? Like, how is it gonna be? That's how the game looked to me, and I'm just not a fan of that. But I'm a king win it. Shout out to Kingwin. They're gonna have it for like $22. Right now they have it for $30.
Listen. From what everybody told me, and shout out to everybody that gave me information on Twitter regarding it. Because honestly, like I thought people were gonna make fun of me because I honestly don't know nothing about Fallout. I don't know how I missed it. Don't even ask me. I don't know where I was. But everybody was like, "Abe, you'll enjoy it." Terry was helping me out. Nick was helping me out. And a couple of other guys were helping me out trying to understand what's happening. But Fallout, from what my peers are saying, what my community's saying, I have to try it. I have to try it, and now's the time. So, Chase, what, Gianni?
I'm gonna let Gianni go, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hop in there. Gianni, you got it. What you think about Fallout 4 trailer?
Yeah, all right, cool. So those who don't know, like y'all know that I love Skyrim. Like I bought Skyrim on all 3 platforms that it came out. So I'm a big fan of like the Bethesda games. Like I love their games. But I never played Fallout until like maybe early January or late December of last year. And when I played it, I really enjoyed it, but I don't know, it just wasn't, I enjoyed it. It was different. Now when I seen this, I was hyped. So I'm like, yes, finally a Bethesda game that I can play. And as I'm watching it, I'm like, yo, like, how long they been working on this game? Like, nigga, everything looks like, yo, you know what that dog looked like, son? Yo, that dog looked like a homeless Riley, my nigga. Like, that ass.
Real shit.
That dog looked like a homeless Riley. It looks the same. Like, I'm really trying to feel like, yo, do all these developers use the same German Shepherd? Like, nobody has the capability. But yeah, but as I'm watching it, because I was actually on WorldStar watching it. Shout out to everybody who watched WorldStar. Anyways, when I was watching, I'm like, wow, this looks nice. But then if you really pay attention to it, it's like if anybody who's played Fallout 3 New Vegas, you realize that it was a very, very like the picture wise, it wasn't really good on graphics, but it kind of went with the story on what happened there. So it was a very like I'll say
story
like
driven.
Yeah, no, like grainy, like it looked deserted. You understand me? Like it was very like it went with the game. So when I see this one, like the colors are vibrant, the colors are, they're very pop out compared to like Fallout 3 New Vegas. So that's telling me that there's been improvements within inside the Fallout, I guess game itself. So I'm looking forward to that because maybe something happened, maybe something good happened to like everybody and basically in the Fallout. You know what I'm trying to say, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, these comments are fucking.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. His icon. That's one of the most iconic fucking just everyday like candid pictures I've ever seen in my life. Yo.
Thank you.
That shit is clean, dog.
What, you mean the Jordan with him?
Yeah, that shit. Yeah. Yeah, no, that shit look like it got studio lighting and all that. All right, let me say something. I like Fallout, so let's get that out the way. How come when you say that though, and then you proceed to say things that you don't really like, people automatically say, well, blah blah blah. I just said I liked it. But anyway, when Bethesda had good graphics though. Number one.
What was it talking about? I hope you didn't say anything.
I'm saying to a lot of people saying this game looks trash. When Bethesda had good graphics, though, what games did they have that had like, oh shit? I'm thinking Skyrim, no. Fallout, no. Yeah. What's the Wolfenstein? Not too bad. It was okay. Rage, no. Dishonored, no. Like when did they have good graphics as a unit? And we talking about Fallout. Fuck out of here. And let's say something, yo. Because people go to graphics. GTA, until GTA 5, the graphics on Grand Theft Auto is fucking trash, dog. Maybe the Battle of the Gay Tony probably looked better than the other ones. But the GTA graphics were below the standard when that came out. But I ain't hear people talking about the graphics because of the fucking gameplay. And third, if you think that graphics shouldn't get better over time, man, fuck out of here with that shit, man. Graphics are what's going to maybe attract new people to the game. So a lot of people that are fans are going to say, oh, well, who needs graphics as Fallout? While that may be true, the gameplay is very good. You can't tell me you wouldn't want better graphics at the end of the day. That's just something that makes the experience better for you. So if you want to act like you're surprised that other people talk about the graphics, man, fuck out of here with that. But let me say this. A lot of people complaining about the graphics. Y'all get hyped over CGI trailers, though? At least they didn't show us some fucking bullshit CGI trailer, and then we get the gameplay, and it looks like Watch Dogs.
I was just thinking that, too.
I agree.
That's what the game's going to look like. A lot of the trailers and stuff we get, people confuse those with gameplay in their CGI trailers. You get the games, and they might look good, but they don't look half as good as they did when you got hyped about it on the trailer. So I like that we got to see what looks to me like it's going to be actual graphic gameplay. Gianni mentioned about the color palette. I love seeing it because Fallout and a lot of old games, I don't know what's up with these game devs. I don't know if they're depressed, but that green, gray, brown color palette got to fucking go. That shit is mad annoying. It's depressing. So when I see vibrant colors, I like to see that. Ricky, were you trying to say something?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Somebody said, this is hilarious. He said, from a title screen perspective, Fallout 4 about to be the greatest game of all time. Hashtag
Right.
hip hop gamer.
Hip hop gamer. I can't wait to see what he says. I'm serious. But yeah, man. Everybody's a hypocrite, some form or another. But if you're talking about graphics and then you want to hype up games that we know had not good graphics but good gameplay, get out of here with that. And then we have The Order. We've had games that didn't get good
that game is ass,
reviews, and the
Order's
graphics are amazing. I've heard that about The Order. I've heard that about Rise. I've heard that about a bunch of games. So, I mean, graphics, they might be appealing to some people, and you can't tell somebody what appeals to them. For me, the number one thing is fun factor. For one of y'all, it might be graphics. How am I going to get mad because Ricky said the graphics don't look good?
No.
That's his thing. It might be higher up.
No, that was my fault there because I always tend to mix up graphics and detail. So I apologize for that because that's a problem that a lot of us, not only myself, have. We'll always say, the game looks ass. But the majority of the time, I'm trying to say the detail in the game looks so shitty to me because Dishonored, to me, looks amazing. I think the graphics are amazing. People be assuming that graphics means human-like textures and shit. No. I'm saying the attention to detail, like the Fallout 4's trailer, the detail on the characters look kind of off to me. Of course, Bethesda has a history of making games that look kind of like a mixture of cartoonish with like a pastel color type, style. But as far as textures go, I think they land textures pretty well. Y'all about to get hit with this train work, though.
I got my ticket.
Yeah, y'all got your ticket. I had to call it out before Chase does. Hold on, guys. Chase did that shit last week. That shit was embarrassing, but the thing is, it's attention to detail. When I seen the guy's face, when I seen Riley, I'm gonna just call him Riley. He looked like Riley. When I seen Riley's body movement, things like that just threw me off. When I seen the civilians running, I was just like, the detail is so off. So when I say graphics, a lot of the time, all of us, we all like give the wrong understanding of what we mean by graphics, because I love Bethesda's games. Like, I love how they look. The textures are always on point. It doesn't look pixelated. Their games look really good. It doesn't mean they need to have fucking realistic, shiny metal textures. No, I'm saying just the detail of the face expressions was just off to me. So I was off by the gameplay because what I wanted was something serious. The game looked like it's supposed to be something serious that involves something with the world or whatever, but as far as the trailer goes, I just didn't like the detail that was brought in that trailer. It was off. Choo-choo.
Well, I mean, again, fun factor, and for me, that's number one. Then, story, gameplay, graphics. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, when you say game with good graphics, you're like, I'm a little bit hyped, but I don't need that. But if you want to try to be new to a series, you don't know about the gameplay because you never played it. You don't know about the story because you never played it. So what are they going to look at to decide if they want the game or not? They're going to look at the graphics. Now, coming from where we play games, and shout out to Flock. Flock was just in here. He said we play 8-bit games. We did, and we didn't really concern ourselves. But at the same time, we thought the graphics was nice. And once Nintendo 64 came out, it was like,
Doom was the shit.
Trash though now. But I'm just saying, man, like, people need to figure out where they want to be. Don't be a hypocrite and praise one game for something and then down another game for something else, Like,
I've seen that.
And ask people that have played the game. Don't ask the fucking hardcore fans, because that's not where you should probably get your opinion. Ask somebody who has an objective opinion. This game good. You know what I'm saying? If they tell you it's good, rent it or something. But don't be out here like, I'm not getting into graphics. If you one of them people, I can't mess. I can't help you out on that side. If somebody else wanted to say something, I'll let you go ahead and.
I just realized, like, sometimes, a lot of times, I watch y'all talk about certain games, certain series, and then I have no, like, connection to it. Like, not even interest, just no connection to it. Like, now I understand when I see people who are super excited from nostalgia or just from playing the game before. Like, I'm on the other side of that, now, so I understand it. But I don't know. Now that I think about it, I'm coming from that game with the connotation of playing it before. As Ricky is, like you said, he's looking at it as a person who's never played the series before, looking at the graphic. It's just when I watched that trailer, I didn't pay attention to none of that shit. I'm looking at, I can go here and I can do this, and it looked way better than the other game, so I'm happy. Like, that's a great thing. Like, I'm comparing that trailer to the games I played, whereas Ricky is comparing that game and looking at this game completely. Ricky and other people are looking at that game completely freshly, and I don't like when people do that shit where you're a hypocrite about something, but I just did the same fucking thing. So, but I don't know. But I can't make that fucking thing.
I love you.
But it happens because it's all about it's all about your interest levels, man. Because like I said, when I heard about Fallout, I heard people saying that they hope Fallout 4 comes out, and I'm like, yo, you know what? I bought it from King when I bought Fallout because they were like $3, and I'm like, yo, I want to play it. I still haven't played it though. I just be buying whatever from King when their sales are ridiculous, but I was like, yo, I'm gonna play it. It was just like I said, man, because I think the textures and the colors in the game look good to me. That's hell yeah, the colors in the Fallout 4 trailer look actually really good. I think it looked lively. What didn't look lively was just the expressions, the people. They didn't look like they were really scared and running. So I'm like, whatever they were running from, whether if it was a pony or was it from some crazy shit, it just didn't grab my attention. I didn't see nothing drastic or dramatic in there. But yeah, we all do that, man. There's some games that we like to praise and have shitty graphics, and there's games that may be amazing with shitty graphics. We'll be like, nah, that shit has got to be doodle because of the trailer. I mean, now if we got a game that looked like it's 8-bit now, and I'm talking about, and that shit's supposed to be like on some like the order type shit, I'll be pissed because like why are we getting shit like that? But I understand where people would fall out. I just don't like you gave your own opinion on Fallout, and people just straight disrespected. You know, that shit ain't worth it.
They salty. There's too many exceptions to every rule. So for people like, get the graphics suck. Look how many people are playing Minecraft. I mean, like,
right.
With all that
you have
shit,
to respect it.
There's exceptions. Yeah. We could all probably right now think of at least 3 games that has good graphics, shitty gameplay, and then 3 games that have great gameplay and shitty graphics. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's what you want to get out of it. But I will say, for a lot of people, I know they're not familiar. The graphics are what's going to draw them to the game. But I'm getting Fallout. I'm playing Fallout 3 and New Vegas. I got them joints for like $11 on King of Williams and Holland.
I got the other for $3. What are you talking about? 11?
Oh, well, I bought a collection.
Oh, you bought the collection joint? Let me see.
Yeah,
Wait. How much is Fallout now?
That shit's
like $3, bro. Like $2.
Oh, okay.
Well, when I got it, it was like $3. But I want to know though, which I keep hearing that there's a specific Fallout that's like beast out of all of them. I don't know if it's New Vegas.
3.
3. It's 3. It'll always be 3.
That shit is those games. I'm telling you right now, that shit is long.
But that's not a problem. You see, that's another thing we gotta address. People bitch about short games. When we get games that are very story driven or something that has a great amount of content, people bitch about the shit. Oh, I can't even finish this yet. Oh, this game's taking too long. Man, I don't. What the fuck?
Yo, Ricky, I want to touch on that real quick because I actually did complain about that. Why am I pointing at the camera? Anyways, I did complain about that because when there was never like, see, when you beat the main story in Skyrim, you can play all the other stories around it. But see, in Fallout 3, you would have to do that first before you complete the main story. See, once you complete the main story, that's it, and then they'll just put you back at the same spot. And they'll, But it's like, yo, nah, like. Give me something more. That's what I was kind of mad about. And another thing, but as there's any Bethesda devs watching, yo, put a fucking running animation in that game. Like,
yo, real shit. Real shit.
Wait, how you say it? Potatoes.
Because in Skyrim, you can run, but in Fallout, bro, I had to walk and jump.
Yeah.
Walk and jump. I'm tired of that. Yeah. It's 2015, boy. Get it straight.
Yeah. Nah, he's not
lying.
He
reminds me of a hip-hop gamer, but like the evil side of him, yo.
Well, and the other thing about, like, if you're on, like, PC, if you're so worried about graphics, there's E&B mods that'll make the games look like, if you look at Skyrim and you go on YouTube, type in Skyrim E&B, they turn these games from, like, basic-looking games, and these games look fantastic after you do all that. I know a lot of people are like, why I shouldn't have to do all that. You don't, but I'm just saying it's an option for people that really care about graphics like that. You're able to do that on the PC. You can sign up for some free mod sites and all that and use them.
Nexus
mods. Fallout got some good mods too, man. Those mods, boy, That shit is beast.
Yo, read Anna's comment though.
Anna's trying to catfish out here. What I can't even see it. What it say?
Anna Banana. She said Bethesda though. He said
Bethesda, right?
Yo, somebody said. yo.
No, but I wanted to say, in reference to the graphics thing, like gamers also have to notice, like, and we have some smart gamers in the building, like we have a lot of smart people here, but you have to notice that if a game is graphically good, it's lacking someplace else. That's usually the case. So
a lot of times.
Oh yeah, a lot of times. Sometimes it goes hand in hand, but it's rare. It's rare. So always keep that in mind. If you see good graphics, it's usually lacking heavy in someplace else. So.
Well, I apologize. I didn't mean for this whole discussion to be about just the graphics. I wasn't trying to make it
no.
Because it switched from me saying the game looked doodle, and what I should have said was the attention to detail just wasn't there for me. Like all the expressions, all the movements was just not capturing my interest, and I just wasn't feeling it. But aside from that, it made me think about Dishonored, the way the game looked, and I love how Dishonored looked.
That game is fantastic.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think anybody in here said anything wrong. I've been seeing numerous people. Stone Fox Media did a video. He said the game looked ashy. I mean, and then people just get immediately upset. It's Fallout though. Far be it from me.
You can't say that because Battlefield 3 jumped to Battlefield 4, and that shit looked totally different.
But excuse me for thinking that the devs might actually upgrade the way a game looks at some point. You know what I'm saying?
They don't have to, man, because I wouldn't want them to do that.
I don't care, but that's all. How is that not a plus, though? How is that not a plus for a game? It's been 8 years anyway since Fallout 3. Hasn't been
8 years, dog?
I think 2007, 2008 Fallout 3 came out. Now, New Vegas came out in 2011, 2010. So it's still been a few years. So, I don't know, man. I get what people say. I get what everybody's saying, but just don't be so salty when somebody say "Oh, this game looks bad, man." It is what it is.
Don't disrespect.
They didn't say anything about the gameplay. Now, how do you do that? If Ricky say the gameplay looks bad or the graphics look bad, how do I come in and then start talking about gameplay? He didn't say nothing about the gameplay. We're talking. He's talking about graphics. Address the graphics.
Right.
Nah, but if say someone talks about the game being whack or
then you
never play it,
then you jump out the window.
I did that, and that's how Terry exposed me. So I still hold that a grudge against Terry a little bit.
Jump out the window when they say something crazy about the whole, project. But if he say the graphics don't look good, then let him say that. That's how he feel. You know what I'm saying? Now, if somebody say, "Oh, GTA 5, the gameplay don't look good," it's like, all right, now I'm jumping out the window. What the fuck are you talking about? That's something different. But moving on, this will be the last thing just to finish the show out. The game starts soon, so I don't know if we're going to have a post show. I got to get ready to watch this goddamn game.
Uncharted, please.
Uncharted, absolutely. So, the Uncharted collection. Now, I just want to say, I said I don't like remaster. I did say I liked collection. So if they giving you 3 games for $60, I can mess with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind that. That's what any console, Xbox, Wii U, a collection is fine. Now if the game came out last year and then you making a remaster, I don't mess with that. But there is no multiplayer. I don't give a fuck. I mean, it should have multiplayer, but somebody's already gonna say, well, you get access to the Uncharted 4 beta. Okay, I guess that's compensation, but don't compare this to the Master Chief collection because I already know it's coming.
No, I'm glad they did that. I'm glad they put it there. I never played. I'll be honest with you. I've never played Uncharted. I'm not even gonna say like I'm a fan. So I can't really relate on the game to people who really wanted the multiplayer. But what I'm going to say is that from what Halo, they try to release 4 games and then give the multiplayer. Look where that happened. So I feel like being that they're going to have what's his name, Uncharted 4 come out. This is how you do remastered. You bring out the other 3 so people can get can get an idea on what this is about. So that when it's time for me to pick up 4, I already know what I'm getting into. So I feel like it was good on that part. No multiplayer. I'm sorry.
What game? What game?
Uncharted.
Uncharted.
Wait, you don't want multiplayer on Uncharted?
He doesn't care.
I don't care. I just want the gameplay.
You know what?
Who played it? I mean, I know people played it online.
Wait. Uncharted 2's multiplayer was really good.
It was good. Come on, man.
It was good.
All right, let me ask you, how many hours you had blogged on there though?
Like about 15, because I moved up. Remember, I got Uncharted 2 like very late, and right when I got Uncharted 2, I played a little bit of the story. I beat part 1, but I got Uncharted 3 from GameStop used, and then that's when the PS4 dropped. So I just moved